who's live for us in Braamfontein. Kailihle, we'll talk about the meeting with the traders in a moment, but Julius Malema has wasted no time in sending his hearty welcome, if you will, to an old friend, Patricia de Lille, on news that she will be starting her own political party. What's he said?
Very much so, Tembekile. The words from the EFF leader, Julius Malema, he said he's actually delighted that Madame Patricia de Lille is having this new political party. He's saying she's somebody who's quite a veteran in the country's political sphere and with quite a very enormous amounts of experience. So they're looking forward in making sure that the opposition ranks in parliament are strengthened. But apart from that, Malema is saying this bodes well for the party in terms of making sure that the EFF is able to unseat the Democratic Alliance if they're not ascending to be the most #1 party in South Africa, but at least to be able to ace the second position. So it was something that he welcomed quite positively. But we know that during the time when Patricia was going through the turmoil within the Democratic Alliance, there was a bit of sympathy. We saw her attending the memorial service of the late Winnie Mandela alongside the EFF. So there has been quite a very interesting coziness in terms of how they've aligned themselves with her.
A coziness with Patricia de Lille, and our former DA mayor, in fact. At the same time, the meeting you're attending this afternoon, Kaya, between the EFF and the informal traders comes between, or on the back at least, of a near collision between the EFF and another DA mayor in Herman Mashaba after he caused offence about his comments about that informal trader in the week. What has come out on that front?
Well, very interesting development, Tembekile. So Mr. Malema was very upfront in terms of making sure that the traders should be able to treasure their craft because it's a bigger picture. So as much as they're applying their trade with very limited resources, but they should be able to aim higher. But also in terms of the role that they play in the economy, it's a very vital role that they play. So a lot of people are retrenched in South Africa from time to time. So there's no other place that they can lean on other than going to the informal trading sector. But in terms of the very remarks that were made by the Johannesburg mayor, he just said it in tongue-in-cheek and saying it was slightly strange from the side of the mayor to issue out an apology, especially when he was speaking about the whole issue of the outbreak of diseases. So it was quite interesting, Mr. Malema saying the mayor actually was telling the truth, that traders from time to time, they should always be cautious about the level of hygiene, the level of cleanliness. So in terms of the wares that they sell to the members of the public, they should be able to sell stuff that they can consume themselves. But also very interesting observations from the side of the traders. They're talking about their daily encounters. There are those who are accusing taxi operators of beating them up while they're just plying their trade. Very concerning developments there. But also in terms of the industry itself, they're facing quite a number of concerns from the permits that at times are given to certain individuals and they are overlooked. So it's a sector that is really unregulated and facing numerous amounts of challenges.
Kailihle Khumalo, ENC reporter live for us in the Johannesburg city centre this afternoon.